Hershey's chocolate is an American classic. For over a century, it has delighted taste buds worldwide. Milton Hershey, the founder, had a vision. He wanted to make chocolate accessible to everyone. His dream became a reality. Today, Hershey's is a household name. Its iconic chocolate bars are instantly recognizable. Their taste evokes childhood memories for many. The story of Hershey's chocolate is a fascinating journey. It all starts with the humble cocoa bean. These beans are sourced from tropical regions around the world. Hershey's takes pride in selecting only the finest quality beans. The beans are the foundation of their delicious chocolate. They are the heart of the Hershey's legacy. The journey from bean to bar is a meticulous one. It is a process that transforms raw ingredients into a beloved treat. First, the cocoa beans arrive at the factory. They are carefully inspected and sorted. Only the best beans make it to the next stage. This ensures that the final product meets Hershey's high standards. Next, the beans are cleaned and roasted. Roasting is a crucial step. It brings out the rich flavor and aroma of the chocolate. The beans are roasted at precise temperatures and durations. This ensures consistency in flavor. The aroma of roasting beans is intoxicating. It fills the factory with a sweet chocolatey scent. Roasting transforms the beans from bitter to flavorful. The heat releases their natural oils and sugars. This creates the characteristic chocolate flavor. Different types of beans require different roasting profiles. Hershey's experts have mastered this art. They roast each bean variety to its full potential. This attention to detail is what sets Hershey's apart. After roasting, the beans are cracked and winnowed. This removes the outer shells, leaving behind the nibs. The nibs are the heart of the cocoa bean. They contain cocoa butter and cocoa solids. These two ingredients are the building blocks of chocolate. The nibs are then ground into a thick paste called chocolate liquor. Section 4. Conching and tempering, the art of smoothness. Chocolate liquor is quite bitter on its own, a far cry from the sweet treat we all know and love. To make it palatable, it undergoes further processing, transforming it from a bitter liquid to a delightful confection. Sugar, milk, and other ingredients are added to the liquor, creating a rich and creamy mixture. This mixture is then conched, a critical step in chocolate making. Conching is a process of continuous mixing and heating, which helps to develop the chocolate's flavor and texture. It refines the texture of the chocolate and develops its flavor, making it smoother and more enjoyable. Conching can last for hours or even days, depending on the desired smoothness and flavor profile. The longer the conching time, the smoother the chocolate becomes, resulting in a luxurious mouthfeel. After conching, the chocolate is tempered, another essential step in the process. Tempering is a crucial step that involves carefully heating and cooling the chocolate. This process ensures that the chocolate sets correctly, giving it a stable structure. This process ensures that the cocoa butter crystallizes properly, which is key to the final product's quality. Proper tempering gives the chocolate a glossy sheen and a satisfying snap, characteristics of high-quality chocolate. It also prevents the chocolate from melting easily in your hand, ensuring a delightful experience from the first bite to the last. Section 5. A World of Chocolate, Hershey's Diverse Creations. Hershey's is a name synonymous with chocolate, and their range of products is a testament to their innovation and dedication to quality. Hershey's produces a wide variety of chocolate products. From the classic milk chocolate bars to the more adventurous flavored chocolates, there's something for everyone. Each product has its own unique recipe and manufacturing process. This ensures that every bite delivers the distinct taste and texture that Hershey's is known for. The classic Hershey's milk chocolate bar is known for its smooth, creamy texture. It's a favorite among chocolate lovers worldwide. It is made with milk chocolate liquor, sugar, milk, and cocoa butter. These ingredients are carefully blended to create the perfect balance of sweetness and creaminess. Hershey's Kisses, on the other hand, have a more distinct shape and texture. These bite-sized treats are perfect for sharing or enjoying on your own. Their recipe and manufacturing process differ slightly. The unique shape and individual wrapping make them a standout product in the Hershey's lineup. Hershey's also produces dark chocolate, white chocolate, and flavored chocolates. Each type offers a different taste experience, catering to a variety of preferences. Each type of chocolate requires specific adjustments to the recipe and manufacturing process. This attention to detail ensures that every product meets Hershey's high standards. For example, dark chocolate contains a higher percentage of cocoa solids, giving it a more intense flavor. This makes it a popular choice for those who prefer a richer chocolate experience. White chocolate, on the other hand, does not contain any cocoa solids and has a milder, sweeter flavor. It's a delightful option for those who enjoy a creamy, sweet treat. Section 6. Quality First, the Hershey's Standard. Throughout the entire chocolate-making process, Hershey's maintains rigorous quality control standards. They have dedicated teams that monitor every step of the process. From the sourcing of cocoa beans to the final packaging of the chocolate, quality is paramount. Hershey's also conducts taste tests to ensure that their chocolate meets consumer expectations. They have a trained panel of tasters. These tasters evaluate each batch of chocolate for flavor, aroma, and texture. Hershey's commitment to quality has earned them the trust of generations of consumers. When you bite into a Hershey's chocolate bar, you can be confident that you are enjoying a product that has been crafted with care and precision. Section 7. A Sweet Conclusion. From the humble cocoa bean to the iconic chocolate bar, the journey of Hershey's chocolate is a testament to the power of innovation and dedication. Each step in the process, from harvesting the finest cocoa beans to the meticulous crafting of the chocolate bars, reflects a commitment to quality and excellence. Milton Hershey's vision of making chocolate accessible to everyone has been realized on a global scale. His dream was not just about creating a product, but about bringing joy and sweetness into people's lives. The next time you enjoy a piece of Hershey's chocolate, take a moment to appreciate the craftsmanship behind it. Think about the countless hours of labor, the expertise and the passion that goes into every single bar. Remember the journey from bean to bar. It's a story of transformation, of turning raw ingredients into something magical. Think of the farmers who cultivated the cocoa beans, often in remote and challenging environments, the workers who roasted and ground them with precision and care, and the chocolatiers who transformed them into the sweet treat you hold in your hand. Their artistry and skill are evident in every bite. Hershey's chocolate is more than just a snack. It represents a rich heritage and a tradition of excellence. It is a symbol of American ingenuity and a testament to the enduring appeal of a timeless classic. Hershey's chocolate continues to delight people around the world, bringing smiles and creating moments of joy for generations to come. It all starts with a simple, familiar sound, the crinkle of purple foil. Your fingers find the edge, a tiny tear that promises something wonderful. As you peel back the wrapper, a rich, creamy aroma fills the air, instantly transporting you to a happy place. This isn't just any chocolate, it's a block of pure joy, waiting to be discovered. The deep, glossy brown bar gleams under the light, each square embossed with the iconic Cadbury logo. The anticipation builds with every inch of foil revealed. Each segment is precisely molded, a testament to the care and craftsmanship in every bar. The sound it makes, a crisp snap, is part of the magic. This is more than a treat, it's a ritual, a sensory journey that engages sight, sound, smell, and touch. The very sight of it can make your mouth water, a response to decades of delicious memories. The weight of the bar in your hand feels substantial, promising a rich treat. This is the gateway to understanding why Cadbury Dairy Milk holds such a special place in our hearts. It all begins here, with this simple yet profound act of unwrapping. The story of dairy milk begins far from the factory, in the tropical regions where cocoa trees thrive. Farmers harvest ripe cocoa pods, crack them open, and scoop out the precious beans. These beans are fermented and sun-dried, developing the deep flavors that define Cadbury's chocolate. Once dried, the beans journey to the Cadbury factory, where they're cleaned and expertly roasted. Roasting unlocks their full aromatic potential, filling the air with a warm, nutty scent. After roasting, the beans are cracked open, leaving behind pure cocoa nibs, the heart of chocolate. Now, the other star, fresh milk. Cadbury uses 1.5 glasses of real liquid milk in every half-pound of chocolate. Sourced from local farms, this fresh milk gives dairy milk its signature creamy texture and gentle flavor. The combination of rich cocoa and creamy milk is the foundation of this iconic treat. One brings deep, earthy notes, the other, comforting sweetness. Cadbury's commitment to quality starts with these two ingredients. The journey from distant cocoa farms and local dairies is the first step in creating the bar you love. It all begins with the best cocoa and the freshest milk. With star ingredients ready, it's time for them to meet. Roasted cocoa nibs become cocoa mass, then blend with fresh milk and sugar in giant vats. The mixture transforms, its color lightening to that familiar chocolatey brown. At this stage, it's still gritty, so it's refined through heavy steel rollers until silky smooth. This relentless refining breaks down particles to microscopic fineness. Next comes conching. The chocolate is kneaded and aerated for hours, developing its flavor and texture. Conching smooths the chocolate, drives off unwanted notes, and creates a glossy sheen. The result is a perfectly smooth liquid chocolate with deep, complex flavor. The air is thick with the aroma of finished chocolate. The raw ingredients have been transformed into the liquid gold that will soon become dairy milk. The journey is nearing its end. The liquid chocolate is almost ready, but first comes tempering, a precise process of heating and cooling. Tempering gives the bar its glossy finish, satisfying snap, and perfect texture. The tempered chocolate is poured into iconic molds, each chunk bearing the Cadbury script. Molds are gently vibrated to remove air bubbles, ensuring a flawless bar. They travel through a cooling tunnel, setting slowly to maintain their structure. As the chocolate cools, it contracts, pulling away from the mold for easy release. At the end, the molds are flipped, and the solid glossy bars drop onto the conveyor belt. Each bar is a perfect replica, a testament to precision and care. Now they're ready for the final step, being wrapped in that famous purple foil. The journey from liquid to solid is complete. The journey from bean to bar culminates in one final, glorious moment. You break off a piece and it makes that sharp, clean, iconic snap, a promise of quality. As the chocolate melts on your tongue, rich cocoa and creamy milk flavors unfold. The texture is impossibly smooth, no graininess, just pure chocolatey bliss. It's a flavor that's both simple and complex, instantly recognizable and deeply satisfying. Every step, from sourcing to refining and tempering, leads to this moment of pure enjoyment. The creamy texture, balanced flavor, and glossy finish are the result of a century of expertise. Cadbury Dairy Milk is more than a treat. It's a feeling of comfort and indulgence. It brings people together, a universal symbol of simple pleasure. There's a glass and a half of joy in every bar. Share the love. KitKat is one of the most popular chocolate bars in the world. We consume billions of them every year. But have you ever wondered what the filling of KitKat chocolates is made of? We visited one of the world's largest chocolate manufacturers to find out how over 7 million bars are made each day. KitKat has been a classic favorite among both kids and adults since the 1930s. It was introduced to the market in 1935 during the golden chocolate era. It consists of 3 layers of wafer and 2 layers of filling wrapped in chocolate, a delightful combination of crispy wafers and smooth milk chocolate. In the 1930s, chocolate prices dropped enough to become affordable for 90% of the population. This situation ignited the chocolate war among producers like Mars and Cadbury. The chocolate bar brand was acquired by Nestlé in 1988. In the UK, one of Nestlé's factories in York is responsible for producing over 7 million chocolate bars per day. In the UK alone, 1 billion bars are consumed each year, averaging around 1,900 chocolate bars consumed every minute. The factory is strategically organized in a way that all steps of the supply chain are located close to each other, except for cocoa trees and their harvesting. These factories receive large tons of cocoa and process the beans. The chocolate factory where KitKat chocolate is made is directly connected to the wafer factory that creates the crispy interior of the bar, and the assembly factory where both the chocolate ingredients and wafers come together and are packaged, awaiting in a massive warehouse to be shipped. It all begins with the seeds of the cocoa tree. The cocoa beans mostly come from West Africa, where harvesting takes place in March. The cocoa beans are sun-dried for about 7 days, and then shipped directly to the production site in York. Once the beans are in the factory, a 3-hour process begins consisting of cleaning, which allows the beans to be separated from dirt and husking, where a series of rollers crush the beans and release the cocoa seed. The transformation of the bitter beans into chocolate starts when they are thrown into a machine that vibrates the beans to break the husk and expose the fatty interior of the seed. This is known as pulp and is the part of the bean that holds all the chocolate flavor. Once the beans are broken, the husk and pulp are separated on vibrating filters. The longer and lighter husks remain on top of the filter and are removed while the smaller and heavier pulps fall down. To bring out the flavor of the pulp, it is roasted in a giant roaster similar to the one used for coffee. The exact time and temperature of roasting are the best-kept secrets of chocolate manufacturers because controlling these 2 variables means controlling the taste. The cocoa is sent to the ovens where pressure and heat will release the chocolate treasure known as chocolate liquor. This chocolate liquor contains cocoa butter. After separating the cocoa butter and solids, the latter will be collected as cocoa powder that can be purchased in the supermarket. Cocoa butter is the fatty part mixed with cocoa powder along with sugar, milk and vegetable fats to create the chocolate we all love. Vegetable fats are used to reduce the cost of the product. The liquid is mixed with sugar and other ingredients inside a massive 1-ton mixer until it becomes a sweet, thick, sandy chocolate paste. Once the ingredients are mixed, the process of perfection begins. A process called conching, which grinds the chocolate particles, allowing them to become smaller and provide a better texture. The best chocolates will have longer conching times to achieve the smooth and creamy texture of chocolate. The constant friction and heat generated between the mixture and the machine's paddles release even more flavor while smoothing the chocolate. The longer the chocolate is mixed, the creamier, tastier, and more expensive the result. At the end of this process, liquid chocolate is formed. Heating will raise the chocolate's temperature to ensure it melts, and then reduce it to around 27 degrees Celsius. This reduces crystallization formation in the chocolate. Basically, crystallization is what you see in chocolate with a gray or dull layer, which makes the chocolate unappealing to consumers. And now, we have the chocolate ready for KitKat bars. Next, the focus shifts to the production of the wafer layers. Flour is mixed with water to create a dough that is transferred to molds where the dough takes the shape of large wafer sheets. It is transported to large ovens at a temperature of 150 degrees where the wafer is baked. Immediately after it cools down, it gets a layer of the filling for the wafer in between. This is done by covering one layer of wafer with the filling and placing it on top of another wafer. Finally, a layer of wafer covered without filling is added, like making a 3-layer sandwich. And now, the secret of the filling is about to be revealed. To resemble a long and slim bar, the filling of a KitKat wafer is made from cocoa liquor and a small amount of crushed KitKat. Rejected KitKat bars are crushed into a paste, which is then used to fill the wafers of other KitKats. After 16 hours of mixing, this chocolate is ready to become chocolate bars. The machine fills 336 molds per minute or over 200,000 chocolate bars per day. The chocolate is pumped into molds to create the exterior of the KitKat. The wafers are deposited inside the mold, and a final layer of chocolate covers them. In a cool environment, the bar is separated from the molds. A quick pass through the cooling tunnel hardens the chocolate. Once the bars are produced, quality controllers remove bars with any defects, such as bubbles or cracks. They crush them and mix them with chocolate to create the filling. Packaging is carried out immediately afterward, where automatically controlled robots handle the process. The machine works swiftly, wrapping the chocolate bars. A decorative wrapper is placed, and then the bars are ready to melt in your mouth. A whopping 7 million bars are produced per day. After the packaging, the KitKat bars are moved to a storage building, ready for shipment to supermarkets. The fully packaged KitKat bars are then transported to an on-site storage facility where they await orders. With each new order, the bars are moved to the loading area and dispatched to supermarkets and retailers, ready to be enjoyed by chocolate lovers all around the world. And please like the video if you enjoyed it and share it with someone who might be interested. Also, subscribe to this channel by activating the notifications to continue learning. Thanks for watching.